Hey guys, so today we were working on maintaining our lead, especially down lines. For whatever reason, um, I taught him how to jump, so it's probably definitely a problem that I have created somewhere along the line, but he tends to like to switch his lead mid-line, especially in shorter lines like this where it's only, one or two strides. He'll switch from the correct left lead to the right lead because his right lead is stronger and that's his favorite side. Sometimes it will be in front of the jump, the first jump. Sometimes it will be after the first jump. You can never really tell. And sometimes it will even just be like a straight vertical. So I have really been working on him with this because we are going to start going into Hunterland, and I want to make sure that he maintains his leads. Otherwise, we'll get deducted points if it's a straight line. So the best way to do this, to maintain your lead through fences and lines, is to set up a jump. First is to set up a jump and sort of see how they handle it. So here he trots in, he canters out, but as you can see, he switches to the right lead. So typical response from him. Here's the same as just a straight vertical by himself, and he switches to the right lead. So the best thing to do is to set up the jump on a slight bend. And then what you want to do is, as you're going up to the fence, you want to maintain a nice straight position, not pulling them one way or another. And as you're approaching the fence, you want to use an opening rein. If your problem is you're going to the left, you want to use the left rein and open it nice and wide, and then you want to look right, like you're going to be jumping right. And the reason for this is it puts a little extra weight subconsciously in your right stirrup, and as you do it and they get it right, like he is here, you can make that, look and that opening rein a little bit less intense. And then once you do that a few times, just real simple exercises, then you can add in the first exercise on the line. And then you want to try in the other way, which he gets the first one and then, or he doesn't get the first one, then he skipped and got the second one here. So again, we're going to try it again in the other direction because we want you even-sided. This is actually his easier side, so he gets this a lot faster in this direction. But you do want to make sure that you do both sides equally so that the horse is even, and you don't have this problem in the first place. So yeah, keep the jumps really small. They could even be trot poles. These are just little 18-inch cross rails. It's not about being big at this point. It's just about maintaining the lead and getting them to just repeat this over and over again, 2, 3, 4 times in each direction until they understand, hey, that's what they want. And your body starts to learn too. Without having to really look in the opposite direction that you're going, you'll learn to just put a little extra weight in that outside leg, like we did here, and then it frees up that inside leg to land. What tends to happen is we tend to look in the direction we're going, and subconsciously that will put weight on that left front leg, causing that left front leg to come down first. And then if the left front leg comes down first, then they will jump off the other leg because they're unbalanced, and then they will go to the right lead. I'm not as concerned with him with diagonals. He has really nice changes. And in Hunterland, if you get a change before the corner, that's fine. They don't have to change over the jump, so I'm fine with that. But obviously on a straightaway, you need to keep the lead. You can't be swapping in between fences. So after he got it a few times here, then I just went on and did a little bit of a course with him just to practice and make sure that he understands that, it's not just boring circle, circle, that we're actually going to be combining this into a course and that he needs to know and remember it. But this kind of exercise will take a while. This is something you can practice, as a warm-up before a lot of your jumping, and make sure that they get it and they get it down, and then you can start bumping up the height once they understand that they're supposed to keep their lead.